Touchdown Friday Night is sponsored by these local businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with Mackenzie. I hate fries. Kane!
That's my reputation, Kenny, not liking French fries.
That's just un-American. We have another full show and some bragging rights on the line in Bristol. But first, to get this party started, here's Mackenzie with our Southern Pools and Spas top tackle of the night. Mackenzie?
Top Tackle is sponsored by Southern Pools and Spas.
Thanks, Kenny. Well, start in Bristol, Virginia tonight, where for the 11th time, where we've got our top tackle right here. Look at this. Just absolutely decking him number 6, and this is from the Tennessee High game. My gosh, just take it and put him to the ground, why don't you? Kenny, that's our top tackle of the night.
All right, thanks, Mackenzie. We start in Bristol, Virginia tonight, where for the 111th time, Tennessee High and Virginia High faced off in the VT Classic that has been dormant since 2019. It's a series that's been dominated by the Vikings, who have won the last 8 they have played. Not even Rhythm and Roots could compete with the energy for the Battle of Bristol tonight. Vikings up in the second. Jack Richardson will do a quick pass to Dane Music, who will make it down the field before getting punched on, or pounced out. Nobody got punched, pounced on by some Cats. This sets up Knox Keys, who runs past the Cats defense into the end zone. Vikings extend their lead to 23-0. A little later, Vikings will do it again. Richardson will throw long to Baron Harkleroad, who was in the end zone, is now 36-0. In the fourth, the Bearcats get a little break when Deion Graham hands the ball off to Jere Bryant, who'll power into the end zone. However, it was not enough, not even close. Vikings win 43-7.
Before the game, I told him I loved him. After the game, I told him I loved him. And he's doing a great job over here at Virginia High. You know, we're going to support each other year long. We're going to pull for the Bearcats the rest of the year, and I'm sure they'll do the same for us.
I mean, we've always looked up to it. That's why we play football, ain't it? But, yeah, growing up, we always love getting out here to these Friday night football.
It's the first time we played them. It's a big rivalry. You know, there was a lot of smack talk. A lot of stuff happened with our school this morning, and we had to get them back, and I think we did that pretty well tonight.
A lot of smack talk. Tennessee High.
Indeed, Kenny.
That's right.
From the sidelines.
After 6 years, they go on to beat Virginia High by the final of 43-7. Johnson County on the road, winning that game 18-14. Morristown East Hurricanes in Kingsport faced the Dobyns-Bennett Indians. DB led 21-0 at halftime. They picked up where they left off with the give to Luke Lundy, who finds a gap, dives into the end zone. That made it 28-0. Early in the third quarter, Mo East has a chance to respond, but the quarterback is in trouble. Tries to get one off, but it's going to be intercepted by Jalen Thomas. The Indians instantly get the ball back in the red zone. They took their time, but with 2 yards to go, Emmett Starnes punches his way in. It made it 35-0. Dobyns-Bennett has no issues tonight. They win it easily over Mo East by the final of 35-0. Cloudland on the road getting beat in Kentucky by the final of 46-14. Moving to Bluff City, where the Sullivan East Patriots hosted the Greeneville Green Devils. Devils kick things off. Caden Ball goes long to Zayden Anderson, the UT commit. Rocky Top will always be. Greeneville is on the board at 7-0. Ball continues to show his skill, sneaking in past the Patriots defense to book it into the end zone himself. Devils now up 14-0. Nearing the end of the first. Ball this time will pass to Taryn Clarity, who will fight through the Pats. And if he was only a few seconds faster, he would have gotten in for the touchdown. Devils first and goal into the second. Ball will hand off to Clarity, who this time had plenty of time for the touchdown. It was 21-0. As we go to the scoreboard, it was all Greeneville tonight against the Patriots, 63-0. Sevier County over David Crockett, 55-14. Out in Hawkins County, undefeated Cherokee Indians were hosting one-loss Elizabethton Cyclones. Second drive of the game, Cherokee's Landon Jeffers throws a pick to Elizabethton's Ryan Jones. This set up a Rhett Slagle, who would call his own number, dive into the end zone for the touchdown. Fast forward to the second. Cyclones are in the red zone when Will McDuffie will get the handoff and score untouched as we go to the board. Cherokee suffers their first loss tonight, losing to Elizabethton 30-7, and it was Volunteer over Seymour, 41-31. Mackenzie?
Thanks, Kenny. The Happy Valley Warriors sent a message last night when they ran over the Hampton Bulldogs 39-0. Tonight, the Unaka County Blue Devils were on Warrior Hill and hoping to hand Happy Valley their first loss of the season. It was a packed house at Happy Valley. The Blue Devils found themselves behind in the second half, but quarterback Colby Jones punches this one in from the goal line to put Unaka County ahead, but the home team would answer. Keelan Rutherford gets the pitch in the backfield and makes the most of it. He goes the distance for the touchdown here to put the Warriors up 20-15. Unaka County would answer that one, though. Another goal line situation turns into 6 on this run from Blaze Rice. Blue Devils would convert a 2-point conversion under a minute to go in the fourth. Happy Valley finishes off a drive with a quarterback draw. Gabe McDougald fights his way into the end zone for the score with just seconds left in the game. Jones drops this dime right here to Avery Hatcher down the sidelines to put the Blue Devils in a good position. One last chance for Unaka County here. Now, they can't convert. Kenny, Happy Valley wins a thriller here at home, 26-23.
It feels great. I mean, we've been working all season for wins like this. I mean, they were a really good team. I mean, it just took us sticking together. I love my boys. That's what it's all about.
Oh, you know, it feels good to come out here and see our team battle and just never lose faith. We always got that fight in us.
Just stay composed, man. Just stay composed. You know, there were times we lost our composure. Things didn't always go our way.
That might be the best ice bath ever right there, baby.
Coach not needing a shower tonight, right, Kenny? He just loves
and we got his name right this week.
And we got his name right,
there
Kenny.
You go.
Final look at that scoreboard. Happy Valley taking down Unaka 26-23, and Eagleton Academy, they took on West Greene 47-15. Just down the road at the home of the Hilltoppers, Science Hill taking on Cocke County. Now, it was 40-0 at the start of the second half when we got there, but didn't take long for the Toppers to start charging downfield. Harrison Pearson fakes that handoff, but he goes at the outlet pass to Daniel Ringersman, and he's battling his way down the sidelines, breaking 2 tackles in the meantime. We go to the third quarter. Handoff to Keontae Harris. He's going to hug the sidelines here all the way to the house for the touchdown, Kenny. Point after puts the Toppers up 47-0, but we're not done yet. Fourth quarter in the red zone. Pearson here with the QB keeper, and he just remains untouched, trotting his way into the end zone. Put another 6 on that scoreboard, Kenny, as we take a look at the final score here, and it's Science Hill just shutting out Cocke County 54-0, and Gatlinburg Pittman taking on the win here 41-14 against Pigeon Forge. That is 6 down and still 7 more to go, but first here are the Dobyns-Bennett marching band members to help us take a little break.
Let's head on over to Red, White, and Boone as the Blazers welcome the Wolves of West Ridge on their patriotic theme night. Slow start here for both teams, but you know who is far from slow? Blazers quarterback Drew Fleming, big pickup for Boone on the quarterback keeper here up the sidelines, unable to capitalize on it though. Wolves now charging downfield. Quarterback Justice Hilton decides to keep this one himself. He rushes the sidelines for the pickup, trying to bring West Ridge some momentum. Less than a minute in the first quarter, hand off to Ethan Amix, the O-line doing their job as he brings this one in for a touchdown. The Wolves on the board first tonight. First of many for West Ridge. They went on to win. Boone still looking for their first win of the season at final. West Ridge over Daniel Boone by the final 35-7. Northview Academy over Granger 21-8. Over at North Greene, the Wolves were trying to get a comeback win after a blowout loss to South Greene. Cosby came to town and was down 15-13. Mason Williams coughed it up on a controversial call, allowing North Greene's Turner Collins to recover. That fumble would set up Braden Weems to take off. He gets the handoff, doesn't look back. Takes it 66 yards to the house, extending their lead to 22-13. The ensuing kickoff, the Eagles give it away again. The Wolves squib it up the middle. Gage McCarthy would pick it up, begin to return it, but Jared Swatzel sticks a hand in there. Levi Gray would pick it up, and the Wolves are on rolling. After a few penalties, North Greene capitalizes off the fumble. Thomas Darnell hitting Kelson Estep for a deep shot as we go to the board. Looks like this. That final tonight, Cosby and North Greene. The North Greene Huskies win 35-19, and it was Oakdale beating Sunbright 36-12. Hancock County on the road at Unaka. It was a first start for the visitors on their very first play of the game. Elijah Jones calls his own number, bounces it to the right. No Unaka defender is able to track him down, and that's a score for the Indians. Later on in the first half, Unaka is near the goal line, trying to get on the board. Quarterback Ben Shuko, you know what I'm talking about. Can't find any space, and he's stuffed near the line of scrimmage. That's a turnover on downs. Hancock County kept it on the ground just about all night. John shoots, scampers out to the left for a nice 30-yard gain. Hancock County goes on to win this one by the final of 26-0. McKenzie?
Got that name on the front of your jersey, right, Kenny?
The Gator Light Quick Play is sponsored by Quick Stop Markets.
Our quick play of the night comes from North Greene's running back Braden Weems. He would take the handoff for 66 yards to help lead the Wolves to a win over Cosby all the way to the house. Now that is 9 down and still 5 more to go, but first here are the Lebanon cheerleaders to help us get a little pep in our step and take a break.
Welcome back to the show. We now head to Lebanon for a matchup between the Pioneers and Rural Retreat. This game was close in the second quarter, 28-26. Lebanon leads. On the first play, we see Michael Reese run it in, extending the lead to 36-26. Pioneers on top. Next up, Reese connects with Toby Baker, who takes it down the field for another touchdown, stretching the lead even further. Then check this out. Pioneers kicker pulls off a successful onside kick, turning the ball over to the Pioneers. Man, they were pulling out all the tricks tonight. They take full advantage of the opportunity. 2 plays later, they muscle it in for another touchdown in the third quarter. As we go to the board, it looks like this. Lebanon remains unbeaten. They win easily, 64-26. Auburn over Castlewood, 54-16. Moving on to Gate City as the Marion Hurricanes are in town to face the Blue Devils. In the first quarter, the Devils get things started with a handoff to Corey Bird, who sneaks his way through the defense into the end zone for the first score of the game to make it 17-0. Gate City has it again. This time, Zane Reed drops back, launches one off to Caden Housewright, making a house call, who misses the defender and is still up as he finishes the play with a touchdown. That gives the Devils a 21-0 lead still in the first quarter. That looked like a play of the week candidate. Gorgeous. Now in the second, this time the Bull Devils give it to Walker Hillman, and he just I'm talking about trucking over a man. Finds the hole, then creates one as he runs straight through the defense and finds the end zone. Gate City dominated tonight as we go to the board by the final of 41-13. It was John Battle beating Wise Central 31-27. Let's head to Richlands High School where the Falcons take on the Blue Tornado. Richlands will get the game started. Andrew Boyd hands off to Drayton Smith. He will push his way in, get it into the end zone. It was 7-0. It does not stop there for the Blue Tornado. Boyd throws it deep to Landon Absher, and he himself will run it home to make it 13-0. Early in the first, Abingdon would bounce back, however, hand off to Tyke Thompson, and he finds his way into the end zone. Long run there. That would make it 13-7. However, in the end, it was Blue Devils, or should I say the Big Blue, going on to win by the final of 48-24. Northwood beating Bland County 42-14. McKenzie?
Thanks, Kenny. Let's head to Tazewell. I knew I was going to get that mixed up one of these days.
Tazewell was right.
Tazewell was right. The Bulldogs taking on the Bears. We picking up this one first half where it's 35-0. Coming into the second half, the speed is still rolling for Union. A fake handoff by Cam Bostic to run into the end zone. Put them up 41-0. Bears with Chandler will get that extra point in for the Bears, 42-0. It will not stop there though, Kenny, for Union. Abe Hall hands it off to Elijah Lomax, and he will fake a Bulldog off and just make it into that end zone for 48-0. In the end, it was the Bears that finished this one off 49-7. Let's take a peek at that final scoreboard. Tazewell, I'm going to get that one of these days. They fell to Union 49-7.
Quit tasing people.
Quit tasing people, Kenny. Carroll County 48-0 to shutout victory over Criswell. for Criswell. Now we head on over to Holston, where Honaker, Kenny, I'll get these eventually. We find the Tigers striking first in the opening quarter. Parker Lau tosses to Avery Musick, who breaks the ice, and he puts that first touchdown on the board. Next play, Holston tries to gain some ground as Cash Wilson launches a pass, but
baby, it's money.
Intercepted, Kenny, by Cole Morrison, who takes it all the way to the house. Money on the other side, Kenny. It's going to be a Tigers' second touchdown. On the final highlight, Lau connects once again with Avery Musick. Low, I will get there. Who's standing wide open in that end zone, and no one's to stop him. Another touchdown for the Tigers. Let's take a peek at this final score here. Now it's Holston falling to Honaker, 49-22. I told you, Kenny, I'm picking these up slowly but surely. And Giles, 38-8 over Narrows. Taking a look at some other scores around the region, it's Grundy down in Twin Valley 44-8, and Eastside taking on the win 28-14 over Chilhowie. Couple more scores for you. Lots of games going on tonight. Twin Springs home team taking over G. Burton. Look at there, Kenny, 55-13, and Rye Cove shutting out Thomas Walker 41-0. That will do it for our high school football coverage tonight, but if there is a highlight or score you missed, then please log on to our website, WJHL.com, shortly after the show. When we come back, Kenny wraps up the day in sports. Stay with us.